Normative and informational social influence are two types of social pressure that affect how people behave in groups. Normative social influence is when people change their behavior to fit in with a group because they want to be liked or accepted. They follow what others are doing, not because they think it's the right thing to do, but because they want to avoid being judged or left out. On the other hand, informational social influence is when people change their behavior because they believe others know something they don't. In this case, they follow the group because they think the group has more information or knowledge about what's correct. Normative social influence happens when the desire to fit in is strong. For example, a student might agree with their friends about which movie to see, even if they personally prefer a different one, just to avoid being left out. This kind of influence is all about social approval. People go along with the group so that they don't stand out or face rejection. This can lead to behaviours that don't always align with a person's true feelings or beliefs, but they do it to maintain social harmony or avoid negative attention. Informational social influence occurs when people are unsure about what to do or believe, so they look to others for guidance. This happens especially in situations where there's uncertainty or when the correct answer is unclear. For example, if a person is in a new city and doesn't know which restaurant is good, they might choose one that seems popular with locals because they assume the locals have better knowledge. In this case, the person conforms because they genuinely believe others have more accurate information. One strength of understanding these types of social influence is that it helps explain why people act differently in groups compared to when they are alone. Normative social influence helps us understand peer pressure, while informational social influence explains why people rely on others when they're uncertain. These concepts show that human behaviour is often shaped by social factors, even when individuals don't realise it. However, one weakness of these theories is that they don't always account for individual differences. Some people are more resistant to social influence and will act according to their personal beliefs, even in a group setting. Additionally, these influences don't always explain behaviours in situations where social pressure is weak or where people are confident in their own knowledge. An alternative idea is social impact theory, which suggests that the strength, immediacy, and number of people in a group affect how much influence the group will have on an individual. It's not just about whether the influence is normative or informational. It also depends on how important the group is to the individual and how close they are in proximity. This theory provides a more detailed explanation of why some groups have more influence over people than others.